So the Miami Dolphins had an interesting draft, and that was a story over the weekend. They got by many considered the best player in the draft, and then filled a lot of needs. So we'll see if the players actually pan out. But the story of the weekend was those Miami Heat, both Friday and Sunday, getting wins. A tough-fought win Friday night, and a dominant victory Sunday. Now, maybe I get frustrated when I say things and people look at me like, what are you talking about? Da-da-da-da-da. Maybe it's because I'm being simplistic. I want them to drive. I want them to be smarter with the basketball. I want the Heat to play sound, disciplined defense. And maybe that's Luby. That's what they should do. It's deeper than that. Is it? Because Sunday didn't look much deeper than that. Now, Goran Dragic, who was dominant, said the lane was a lot more open. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. It looked like the same defense the Hornets played the entire series. The only difference was if the Heat were moving the ball, the Heat were going to the basket, and Hassan Whiteside wasn't in foul trouble and he was able to be aggressive, the Heat dominated the series. The only difference is, at times, they're an older team. So instead of moving the ball and playing team basketball, Dwayne Wade will do the one-on-one, let me just jack up a jumper with 18 seconds. And Dragic, with 16 seconds on the shot clock, will jack up a jumper. And Joe Johnson, who has a mismatch with most of the Hornets, will just jack up jumpers. And now maybe it's simplistic and maybe there's a point to that from the layman, from a guy who's watched basketball most of my life, actually. It looks a little lazy to me. On both ends of the floor. The Heat, the other part of it was they held the Hornets to under 75 points. And the Hornets were missing. But the Hornets were missing a lot in this series. The difference was they were playing discipline. They were staying on their man. They weren't double teaming and letting guys get to the basket for easy layups. And they weren't fouling. The key numbers in the game yesterday to me are this: 25 points for Goran Dragic, 11 of 17 shooting. He was aggressive. Hassan Whiteside only had one foul, which meant he didn't pussyfoot around. He wasn't scared. He was aggressive on both ends of the floor, and he had 5 blocks, and he probably deterred 8 to 10 shots. Those are the numbers that matter. Dwayne Wade did nothing. They don't need Dwayne Wade to carry them. What they need to do is play team basketball. I don't know if it was Postra. I don't know if it was the Hornets. I don't know what it was Sunday, but we saw the game. We thought this team could play. Will they continue it? I have no idea. They're already installed as an underdog to the Raptors. Fine. If they play like they did yesterday, if they share the basketball, if they're aggressive, if they don't just jack up jumpers, if they play like a team on both ends of the floor, and Hassan Whiteside is aggressive on both ends of the floor, and Goran Dragic looks like the guy that got paid $85 million, the Heat are a tough team to beat. The problem is there's no consistency. So will there be consistency? I have no idea. All I know is I'm basking in the glory of the team, of the Miami Heat, looking like the team I thought they could be in the Miami Heat. I'm basking in the glory of the Miami Heat looking like the team I thought they could be. This is the Loop Tube.